I'd like to call to order the meeting of the Village Board for July 17th, 2018. Please join us for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Village Clerk, would you please call the roll?
President DeSimone,
Here.
Trustee Carmona. Here. Trustee Franz.
Here.
Trustee Jaworska.
Here.
Trustee Lomax.
Here.
Trustee Panicola.
Here.
Trustee Perez.
Here.
That's 7. We have a quorum.
At this time, we will move to public comment. Does anyone wish to address the board? And if so, please approach the podium in the back and state your name.
We have one, Edward Dubois.
Ed, just right to the podium so everybody can hear you. Right behind you. To the left.
Well, my issue is about the grass cutting. It started out pretty good, but then I had to make phone calls to try and get somebody out again. It was the first time it happened, they skipped 1 week. They came, cut the grass the following week, and I think the next week they were there, and then nobody came for 16 days. I called and pleaded with the village to get somebody out before 4th of July because we were having a big yard party. Well, they sent the village out the next day. That was Tuesday before 4th of July. Since then, nobody's been back. And I understand that they were supposed to start Monday, the new company. Well, today's Tuesday and still nobody. So I'm just trying to find out what's all going on about it.
I appreciate it, Mr. DuBois. We had a contractor who is following through on this. Tonight we're hiring a new contractor.
Right.
Your lawn will be taken care of as soon as possible. I'll have someone from Public Works give you a call tomorrow and let you know precisely when and give you a rundown. You're not going to be charged for any weeks you weren't mowed. I can assure you that.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you for your concern.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ed.
Is there any other public comment?
No, that was it.
This will conclude public comment. Is there a motion to approve the minutes from the June 26, 2018 Village Board?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Are there any modifications to the minutes? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. The motion carries and the minutes are now approved. The next item of business is to approve the warrant in the amount of $2,092,241.32. Is there a motion to approve the warrant?
You have a motion?
Is there a second on the motion?
Second.
Is there any discussions on the warrant? Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona.
Yes.
Trustee Franz.
Yes.
Trustee Jaworska.
Yes.
Trustee Lomax.
Yes.
Trustee Panicola.
Yes.
Trustee Perez.
Yes.
That's 6.
The motion carries and the warrant is now approved. There are no items on the consent agenda. Under administration is a resolution approving a risk management and insurance service agreement with Mesro Insurance Services Incorporated. Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
You have a motion?
Do I have a second on the motion?
Second.
There being a motion and a second, is there any discussion? Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona.
Yes.
Trustee Franz.
Yes.
Trustee Jaworska.
Yes.
Trustee Lomax.
Yes.
Trustee Panicola.
Yes.
Trustee Perez.
Yes.
That's 6. Oh, the motion carries.
The motion carries and the resolution is approved. Number 2 is a resolution authorizing a contribution to the Suburban O'Hare Commission, which is SOC, in the amount of $10,000 per year for the next 3 years for the purposes of a consulting services agreement with Joseph Del Blazo Associates Incorporated. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
There being a motion and a second, is there any discussion? Evan, you want to just kind of chime in a little bit on why we're doing this?
Why we're doing the JDA or the, okay. The JDA is our, the consultant to SOC regarding airport operations. They're one of the leaders with airport operations in the nation. With O'Hare's $8.7 billion expansion plan, not expansion plan, modernization plan. They're not taking any new land. It's important that we stay on top of this to understand what O'Hare's plans are with airport headings, runway operations, cargo operations. JDA has specialized knowledge in this, so the 10 communities that make up SOC will all be contributing to help pay for JDA over the next 3 years during the, up until the final, which will cover us through 2021, which is the final OMP, the O'Hare Modernization Program build out.
Is there any other questions? Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Jaworska?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Pena Cola?
Yes.
Trustee Perez?
Yes.
That's six.
The motion carries and the resolution is now approved. Moving on to Community and Economic Development Committee, a resolution approving of a facade improvement program grant in the not-to-exceed amount of $2,750 for Joey C's Deli at 18 South Addison Street in Bensonville. Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
You have a motion?
Do I have a second?
Second.
There being a motion and a second, is there any discussion? Mr. Viger, do you want to say anything on this?
Just briefly, this is the former Mario's Deli. Joey C's has taken it over, done a lot of work inside, and we're assisting with the outside.
Any other questions? Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Jaworska?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Pena Cola?
Yes.
Trustee Perez?
Yes.
That's six.
The motion carries and the resolution is now approved. Number two is an ordinance approving amendment to the final planned unit development to install signage for MTR LLC at 900 through 930 County Line Road in Bensonville. Is there a motion to approve the ordinance?
You have a motion.
Do I have a second on the motion?
Second.
There being a motion and a second, is there any discussion? Mr. Viger, real quickly?
Quickly, this is just amending the PUD. We approved the new building without any signage. He's got the signage worked out, and this is just approving no signs.
Any other questions? Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Jaworska?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Pena Cola?
Yes.
Trustee Perez?
Yes.
That's six.
The motion carries, the ordinance is now passed. Number three is an ordinance denying preliminary and final plat of subdivision for Ishmael Takhtalbasiv at 121 East Pine Avenue in Bensonville. Is there a motion to approve the ordinance?
You have a motion.
Do I have a second on the motion?
Second.
There being a motion and a second, is there any discussion? Mr. Viger?
This is a single-family lot at 121 East Pine, the corner of Pine and Rose. The request was to cut it in half and make two smaller lots. Public hearing was held. We had citizens objecting from the neighborhood, and the staff recommended denial of this request. CDC recommended denial as well.
Thank you. Any other questions? Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Jaworska?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Pena Cola?
Yes.
Trustee Perez?
Yes.
That's six.
The motion carries and the ordinance is now passed. Number four is an ordinance rescinding approval of a preliminary plan for a planned unit development to construct 37 single-family homes for the property commonly known as 770 through 830 John Street. Is there a motion to approve this ordinance?
So move. Motion.
Do I have a second on the motion?
Second.
There being a motion and a second, is there any discussion?
Scott, do you want to remind the board
Scott.
what,
Pardon me?
you want to remind the board regarding this, the Dubin properties?
Yes, this was the so-called the Dubin proposal. It had 37 small single-family homes. It was approved well over a year ago. You may recall our ordinance does have timeframes to get the final plans in. The developer has not made any forward motion on those plans, and the time has expired, and we recommend revocation of them.
Any other questions? Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Jaworska?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Pena Cola?
Yes.
Trustee Perez?
Yes.
That's six.
Motion carries and the ordinance is now passed. We do not have anything under finance or the police department. Under public works, we have a resolution authorizing the execution of a contract with Spear Landscaping Incorporated for the senior disabled grass cutting program. Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
You have a motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
There being a motion and a second, is there any discussion?
This actually dovetails into the public comment, Mr. DeBoe's comments regarding the senior grass cutting. This formalizes our agreement with Spear Landscaping, which will be the replacement for the contractor who is now defunct and not serving this program.
Any other questions? Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Jaworska?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Pena Cola?
Yes.
Trustee Perez?
Yes.
That's six.
The motion carries and the resolution is approved. We do not have anything under recreation. Moving on to the president's remarks. Music in the Park tomorrow, Generation, which is a Beatles, Stones, Bowie cover band. We also have a neighborhood watch meeting this Thursday at 7 o'clock at the police station. The topic will be school safety tips for parents. I want to thank all the residents and all the volunteers that came out for the 4th of July Parade and Liberty Fest. We had to start fireworks a few minutes early due to the request from the National Weather Service. It's better to err on the side of caution than to get caught up in any storms. All residents and families and their employees who came out to the Public Works, I'd like to thank you guys last week. That was a huge success, and I look forward to that again next year. That would conclude my president remarks. Village manager's report.
I just have one item. Well, let's put two on here. We are enforcing vehicle stickers, so make sure that if you bought your stickers and not in your windows, please put them up in your windows of your vehicles, or you will be subject to a ticket. And then finally, our federal Congressman Raja Krishnamurthy, he's one of the two congressmen that serves Bensonville. He'll be hosting a town hall meeting here at Village Hall in this room on July 30th. We have information on our website, as well as you can register for the event. It's not required to register for the event, but you can register on Facebook on Congressman Krishnamurthy's Facebook page. So we encourage everyone to come out. It's a good time to rub shoulders with our federal legislators and to try to get those concerns heard. We can't fix everything here at the local level. I wish we could, but at the federal level, this is your opportunity. That's all I have.
Thanks, Evan. Is there a village attorney's report?
No, Mr. President, except I do not believe there's a need for executive session, that we can just move to the matter directly after new business.
Is there any unfinished business to come before the board tonight? Is there any new business to come before the board tonight? We will now consider the item under section 13 of the agenda, which is a resolution approving the settlement of a workman's compensation claim in the amount of $33,500. Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
So moved.
Do I have a second on the motion?
Second.
There being a motion and a second, is there any discussion? Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Jaworska?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Penicola?
Yes.
Trustee Perez?
Yes.
That's 6.
The motion carries and the resolution is approved. Is there a motion to adjourn this meeting?
You have a motion?
Everybody speaks up. Do I have a second on the motion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries. We are adjourned. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night.